What's going on, future entrepreneurs? Welcome back to another day where we talk about the COTPS system. Before we get into the COTPS system for today, let's go ahead and get the disclaimer out of the way. This channel and the information included are not intended to serve as a substitute for financial consultation. Certain issues, concerns, and conditions always require the advice of appropriate legal professionals. Seek financial advice when needed. Come back and press the pause button to read this in its entirety if that's what you desire to do to get a better understanding. My channel is pretty much here to show you guys what I've done with the things that I'm doing. That does not guarantee your results. Your results may be more, your results may be less, your results may be zero, depending on the amount of time, the amount of expertise, the amount of knowledge that you have in this particular area. Now, today we're going to be going back to the COTPS system. My internet is absolutely not working right now, so I don't have any signal to show you guys to refresh the screen. So what I'm just going to do is pull up my chart here. On yesterday we were at 35.79, day 40. Today we're at day number 41. Day number 41, guys, is 37.23. We're plus 144 for the day, 3.8% for the day. As you can see from the last, let's see, from the 32nd, or maybe let's go from the 35th all the way down to the 35th, all the way to the 41st. We've been pretty much at $100 per day. Today we're getting close to 150. We're going to be pushing over that pretty soon. And I want to make this video, guys, to encourage you, even if you only have $50 to put into the system, go ahead and put that in if that's what you can afford to put in and it not be an issue. If you need the money to take it out, if you need to put the money in and you have to take it out a week later, then I would advise you not to do it. Put the money in that you can afford to put in, and something happens that it won't hurt you. Leave the money in for a little bit, and once the money doubles, you take that out. So there's no extra stress. There's no added pressure to for the system to work for you. Now you can do the extreme, or you can do less than extreme, and which most people are doing, which is taking their deposit out and just letting the profits roll. Now on my particular account, I haven't taken out any profits just yet. I intended to take some out on this weekend, but I'm contemplating going back and forth, which is something that you should do as well. If you if the money starts to change, or if the account number starts to change, it starts to get bigger or smaller, it's going to be up to you whether you do or whether you don't decide to take your initial deposit out. My initial deposit was $13.60. Right now I am at $37.23, so I can take it out today if I wanted to, but I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to let it roll. I'm going to be extra high risk on this particular platform. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to follow what I'm doing right now. I'm just telling you guys what I'm going to do and what I plan to do, and I'm going to keep showing you every single day what I'm doing, what my account is, what the balance is on my account, because my account is pretty much averaging a little bit over 3%. Even though it's showing 3%, there's a chart that I can't pull up because I don't have the internet to download it. That gives you the projection. If you go to the top of the chart, you put in how much you deposited, and it gives you a projection of 3% every day for an entire year. And that's if you don't touch it, if you don't add anything, and if you don't take anything out. And that particular spreadsheet, I'll show it maybe on another video, or I may come back and edit it and add it in. But that particular spreadsheet just gives you a synopsis or a snapshot of what your account could look like if you don't touch it, if you let it live there. That's probably going to be something close to what I'm going to do. I'm going to let my account go probably for another 30 to 90 more days before I make a withdrawal. Why am I doing that? Because I'm being a little extra risky. You don't have to do that, not at all. If you only have $50 to put in, I would even say start there. Just start with that. Just to get started. I mean, there are a lot of people who just don't get started because they're afraid, because they don't want to lose any money. If you can't afford to lose $50 in the system, then don't put it in. I mean, I gave away $100 maybe a couple weeks ago. So right here I gave 60. I don't know where I know I gave away 100, but it looks like I'm missing a 40 somewhere. So I gave away $100 for people who didn't have a lot. And if you don't have $50, I mean, it's just your situation. Your situation doesn't mean it's worse than anybody else's. You're just in a spot where you don't have $50. But there's ways for you to get $50 if you want to invest in the system. And pretty much, guys, I mean, it's just get started. I mean, I'm not sure what else to say. You're going to have to start somewhere. You're going to have to start. You may even end up You may end up where the system doesn't work. It may not stay around long enough. Something else may happen and it may fail, but I'm not expecting that. From what I've seen, the projections from what I've been seeing is the system is going to be up for a little while. I don't have any predictions on how long it'll be up. No one knows. And this is just a gut feeling that the system will be up for at least 6 months, I would say. It's my opinion. Don't take my word for it. Don't go out and tell the whole community that's passive income truck to say this is only going to be up 6 months. I'm just giving a guesstimation of what I think. It may be up longer, it may be up less, it may be shut down tomorrow. There's nothing I can do to change it. If it does, all I can do is come and check my account today and see if my money is there. You know, I know it may sound kind of bad. I'd like to tell you guys the 100% truth and to be honest with you and just let you know it's a high risk platform. I thought it would be a medium risk at first, but it pretty much it's a high risk platform. But with high risk come high rewards. Think about the things that the people who've done the high risk have been rewarded very handsomely. Like every person I've seen that's in the COTPS system that's making goobers and Ubers of money, they put in over 10,000 from what I saw. And not only did they put in 10,000, they brought in lots of people. So they did use a referral system, which is not mandatory. You don't have to do that at all. I'm going to show you that maybe in my next video, where you don't have to bring anyone in. You can still get your account to $1 million, but that's depending on if the system lasts long enough. Is those for a specific amount of days. If you put in a certain amount, then it will get to $1 million in your account. And that's also depending on if you don't make any withdrawals or make any extra deposits, which can also make your account speed up or slow down depending on what it is that you're trying to do. Now there is multiple people that I've seen on YouTube. They normally show up on my video feed because I guess because I create the videos, they show up on my video feed as well. But there's people on YouTube showing their accounts, and I've seen quite a few people who've had over 30, 40, 100,000. There's one guy, he only makes a video when he made a video when he got to his first 100,000. Then he made a video at 200,000. Then he made a video at 400,000. He only made videos when his account was positive $100,000, and now he's at $500,000, I think, right now. And I think he said his next video is going to be when he gets to the $1 million. So the system is working. The system is making profits. Whether you want to refer someone or not, you're still going to make it 3%. It just makes your percentage go higher. It makes you increase your profits faster. That's pretty much what it is. It accelerates it puts fire on whatever you're doing as far as the 3%. It makes it go a lot faster if you refer people into the system, and that pretty much puts more money into your pocket. It adds more money to the system. Now there's another guy, I mentioned him on other videos, who excuse me, he brought in enough people to bring in $4,000 per day in just his referrals. That's a pretty significant amount, but I'm not sure. I don't remember the balance on his account, but he was kind of talking in the sense of he didn't want to leave the money in, and kind of like in a sense of scarcity. He was taking the $40,000 out every day, which is, I mean, that's his money, that's his perspective, that's what he want to do. That's fine. But in order for the compound interest to work and do what it's supposed to do, in my opinion, I would take out $4,000 per week, or at least $4,000 every other day, or twice a week, is what I'm going to say. At least twice a week, and then that's profit of $8,000 per week. $8,000 per week times 4, that's $32,000 per month. If the system lasts long enough for you to get that that amount out. And there's another guy on YouTube, and I'm kind of just talking about the people on YouTube and what I've seen so far. And he's already withdrawn over $500,000 because he put in he started off with a smaller amount just to test the system, to see if the system will work, to see how to make the withdrawals, to see how fast it will withdraw, to see if anything will lock. That's what a lot of people do on these systems. They go in and they test them out for themselves to see how it works and to see if everyone's telling them the absolute truth and if the system actually does what it says it's supposed to do and the way it's supposed to do it. And that's the thing. He was satisfactory in what he saw and the profits that he got. He pretty much brought it to his team or his email list, and his account just pretty much exploded. Now his account, he's making out now, from what I see, he's taking out $20,000 every 2 days, like every other day, because he was saying that his account is growing at such an exponential rate that it went far beyond his expectations, because like I've said, most people come in and they just don't have a plan. He actually had a plan. He set out the plan, and so his account so far reached his plan. It so far went past his plan that he had to adjust it on the fly. That's why you hear me say sometimes, I'm going to make withdrawals today. Maybe no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Oh no, I'll do it next week. Oh no, I'll do it next month. Your account, it may make you do that. It may make you change your mind. It may make you say, okay, I can make $10,000 today. Maybe I'll take that out and I'll be good for the week. But his account has grown so fast because of the referrals that he's put in, that he's taking out $20,000 every 2 days, from what I saw on this computer, on the video. And he's already at right now. And that video was probably 4 or 5 days ago. So he's probably at $500,000 or close to 600,000. And what he's done with his profits is took his money and put it into other crypto projects. And now he has another crypto project that he's making $10,000 per day on. So he has profits on this account, on the COTPS system, where he's already took out $500,000. He's like, okay, I don't want to just let my money, or let my USDT Tether TRC20, which is what we use in the system, I'm just not going to let it sit there. Let me find somewhere else to put it so I can make it grow even further. So you find another platform that does something similar to the COTPS system, and now that particular platform is growing faster, and it's up to close to $6,000 to $10,000 per month. So there's multiple ways to make money here. Once you put your money in, let it grow. I would say for a long enough period, even if it's 30 days or even less, let your account double, take out your profits, and let it roll from there. Just let the compound interest grow. And I'll be putting the link down in the description for that it's going to be the COTPS site. Go there and you should be able to download the Excel chart that I was referring to, where you can put in your numbers and it'll show you how long it would take you to get to a certain amount. You can also use that chart to see how long it would take for your money to double from $100 to $200, or even if you only can put 50 to 100, and you can engage by that. And if you want to do referrals, you can. It's not mandatory, but you can. That's pretty much it, guys. I didn't want to make this video very long. I didn't anticipate it to be this long, but and again, if you guys watch my video all the way to the end, you are an absolute trooper. You are a superstar. Don't forget to give me the like and the subscribe button for more content. Give me the internet special, guys. I've been trying to drop these dimes for you guys these last couple days. It's Passive Income Trucker. I am out.